Hello, una good evening, una kushe, una kabo. I tell una thank you for watching Umu Tok Tok. Let God continue for guide and protect we. Let God continue for see we through. So, how una all they do with the 2021 and how everybody in New Year they go. I hope say fine. I pray say God continue for cover we. God continue for guide and protect we. Because all man need prayers. The world need prayers. So usually when I already know the reason for me show, not just for Umu Tok Tok. So I welcome una again back to Umu Tok Tok, and I tell una thank you for continuing for watch the show and for support me, for lekam even if it don't make sense. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless. Comment. Una comments they really mean a lot to me. Thank you. Anyways, today's topic. What's in today's topic? Today on Umu Tok Tok, I want to talk about for born pikin, giving birth or childbirth or pikin, for just born pikin. So I want to talk about that today on Umu Tok Tok. A lot of people them, based on experience, based on what I know or what I don't see, a lot of people them then get the perception or then get the feeling for say if you know push pikin come on you belly, you not a woman, you not a true African woman. So the only true African woman we exist now the one we push pikin come on in vagina or vaginal birth. So anyways, now that topic then I want to talk about today. So a lot of people that we know, especially for the African mentality, the African person. Where women get belly, some of them they get 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months before they born them picking them. What I notice now with communities them, what I notice now we on salon community or African community in general, people then tend for feel say where you not push picking come on you bombo na you vagina. That means you're not a real woman. That means you're not a real kumra. That means you're not a strong, true African woman. We're not a mistake. Really, we're not a mistake. I'm not then I have for educate anybody or for convince anybody or for tell anybody say you right or you wrong. You understand? But there are certain situations, then there's sometimes where people then they find themselves into during pregnancy. If we not all notice, if we not all know about woman body, the woman in the woman in body in general, they carry so much. We get so much what we body that they do where una man them or una other woman they know they understand because really una not study that field. Even for me, I can how they call it, I can admire my body or I not can believe the things the way this me body I they take. So, me I something wrong with me I. So that's just what it is. So I get before I go for what I want to talk about today, I just get a question for we African people them. Waiting it matter. Waiting really not the reason why it be say when a woman they say somebody don't born. When a first question when they ask is na vaginal birth, na push the pikin on a chair. That's like if you count, if you check people that were don't born na the North American community, na the salon community, we may know but any woman so far. Especially for me, when I first born my boy picky, at least Boko of them not be really know. But the one that we find out later down the road, are you born them? Na push them on a chair and chair you. Like for say I choose either or. Some woman they do not get choice. Some woman they do not get the option for say I want push. Some woman they do not get the option for say I want let them chair me. Picking they come out how picking one for come out na this wall year. If you wanna notice na salon, I not do research. This is just where I've been dating. Growing up, every time woman get belly 9 months, they end up for born. Some day they wait and they go born. They say, oh, this woman don't die, pan born. Or this woman born the pikin don't die. There are many things them way they were associated with that day. Where that woman did they born, where that pikin and they didn't die, or where that woman they die and born. Things the way we know, we midwife in Africa no able see. Things that the way machine not detect for no ahead of time before this woman in labor reach for born pikin. Because if machine then be there, if technology been there, if I don't detect ahead of time for no, if this woman are able for push this pikin through in vagina, or if this woman not able for pushing pikin through in vagina. Now it make boku most people they boku childbirth then na salon people they die. You see, we all most of we believe in how you call her juju. We believe in you mate na don't go swear you where you die, or you mama na you money mama na not like you and go swear you where you die. That's not possible. Sometimes it's really not possible. Sometimes it is. I don't know. But what me they try for come out today is waiting at the issue where every time, every individual, every woman where you don't born at this country, the first thing where they want for know first, they don't want for know how you carry your picky for 9 months, if it be healthy or not healthy. They don't want for know anything any else, how you suffer for 16, 17, 18 or 19 or 20 hours inside labor room before that picking they come. They don't care about all that thing. And the first thing they ask you, na cesarean or na vaginal birth. What do them two questions they mean to you? You still they bring the pikin come home. Now you pikin. You don't carry on for 9 months is a belly. You born them. It doesn't matter how the pikin come na the wall, but you don't come na the wall. You know they left in a hospital, and you know they get into the posse where they ask you say how you born your pikin. You take that child home. You raise them. You get your sleepless night. You suffer the pain. More, I know say Bakuma they feel say some of them where the one the way they ask the questions them, then they feel say, oh, where you go born cesarean born, some of you na a choice una make, or some of una just know una lazy, una no one push picking, una no one be woman there. Now I make una go chair una self. You know what in that chair the dangerous part where you push picking from your vagina. Very dangerous. So I want to let the African community, the African thinker, the African mentality, the African person, make you understand, say, not to just where you push picking or where you go do cesarean, not to some of we not to choice, we not get choice. Picking just can't come. Like me, so me Bobon have been 10 pounds. And that's my first child. So me cervix not be even wide enough for push a 10-pound picking. And I do all what I want, what they ask me for do. Exercise, sleep with your man. Exercise, sleep with your man. Drink olive castor oil. Exercise, sleep with your man. Every freaking day, even if I don't want for sleep with my man, I dey sleep with my man so that it help the vagina for open so the pikin could come out. If I'm the way the day reach, me I stubbornly sit down at the hospital. The doctor talk fire. Myself I talk fire. I say this pikin they push a man come out. The doctor back he say this pikin you no go push and come out. Yes, the doctor not to God, but he don't see this ahead of time. And before even the day where I for go to the hospital for go born, me pikin they all inside me belly 41 weeks, not even 40 weeks, because I really be want that time they let it reach so that I will able push this pikin inside me belly. When the time comes where every time I go for doctor's visits, the doctor they tell me, say, Lord, talk about cesarean, the possibility of cesarean, and they cut them off. I say, I don't want to hear it. I say, I get hips, an African woman, I get fine body, I able for push this pikin, and I've been doing the right things them when they don't they tell me for do from beginning. So this baby is coming out of my vagina. There is no talking about cesarean. That was me. Ask Dr. Freeman. Not Scarborough, and they tell you about the stubbornness of Umu Nabi. Very stubborn patient. Matter of fact, the day I be there at the hospital, the nurse they always be there around me. Nobody no be like me because of my stubbornness. All man don't talk to me, advise me say Umu, take epidural, Umu. Do cesarean, you don't deny for over 16 hours. This pikin no go come this way. You still there on 1 centimeter. I say the doctor they lie. I say people they lie. There is no simple way where I go there on 1 centimeter. From how many hours ago I don't lay down at this pedia. But it was the truth. I just not dilate. My body not dilate for push the pikin naturally. So I just suffer myself for over 16 hours, lay down inside bed, they cry, they cry, they cry, they cry. When you be say, if I don't do the cesarean, within a few hours, me baby for on me hand. But no, because of the African mentality, I suffer myself for 16 hours plus because I want for proof to people that say, I able push me pikin. When thing don't come and come, the pikin in heart be they fail, this, that, they don't monitor the pikin, say things they know they go right. The doctor saying they go do the emergency C-section, let me go swan now. And that's how we ended up. My first pikin, 10-pound bobo, emergency C-section. When you come out now the world, the bobo look like a 3-month-old pikin. Pikin was supposed to look newborn. It be they wear 3 to 6 months old clothes there. Newborn clothes and not they do for them. So really, I want to follow now understand, say, when a woman born, the first thing women are supposed to do, pray for them and pikin for long life and well body. It doesn't concern you. It does not matter whose side, how the pikin come out, whether not from the vagina or not from the belly, na cheram. It does not matter because everybody in story different. Everybody in situation different. You don't know my story. No judge me. No ask me questions. Say, why you so lazy? You know I'm push you pikin. As an African woman, why you know I'm push you? Go lay down and cut you. That is so not good. That is so not good. Now you concern. It's not your business. I still took the child home with me. Now me take me picking at me use. You know they there for help me. You know they there for see how I suffer. You don't know me story. So I want for let we as an Africans, let we educate ourselves. Let we stop this stigma. Let we stop this mentality, this thinking, this false assumptions for say when a woman do a cesarean, now the wrong thing you do for born in Pekin. This wally, no matter how you born Pekin, my sister. Sometimes you dey carry Pekin and you belly for 9 months, you born them. You know they reach with an host, the Pekin die. God forgive the one day when them Pekin they don't die, give them good road, give them the strength for let them able for survive this. Some of them born them Pekin them born them with some kind of a problem, some kind of a mental problem. Now they still carry them picking, them born them picking, then go with them. Some of them they don't born them picking till the picking big. At 20 something, 18 something, then die. So really, it doesn't matter how somebody push picking come on at the belly. It doesn't matter how somebody gets picking safe. Even the one the way they get belly. Some people then they right now then they hospital and get picking then get belly that they can't be home. Then they hospital for learn more they able for save them picking them. So pregnancy really for carry them from 0 months to 9 months, my sister, my brothers and sisters, it is not an easy process. Everybody in different, everybody in body type different. I know a friend who be there where they state. He get belly. The picking no steady. God, I don't even want to go into this because it dey burn me chest. It dey pain me. It dey murder me. For let una see a woman don't carry picking for 9 months inside in belly, only for the day where the picking come, instead of you congratulating this woman or this family, instead of you praying for this family, your only sole concern is how did the baby come about. It's not your concern. If you got lucky, you blessed, you feel very blessed, you able to push your picking from your vagina. I want you understand, say, some others don't have choice. I be no friend who be saying he not be even get belay, it's not be even married itself. Now saying they pushing, they do cesarean. When getting picky, they do cesarean. When get forget belay. Guess what? When the day comes, she did not have the option for cesarean because she was already 6.5 centimeter before you reach hospital. So once you pass that gap there, that 6.5 centimeter day, you're good to go. So the doctors then just go help you no more now. So this lady could not have her dream cesarean when being once. It pushed him picking from his vagina because God bless him for that way day. And I'm very happy for people where get that opportunity day, for people that will get that option day for say, I did not have to suffer many hours in hospital. I get another sister where he be saying, first of all, when picking in the cam, the last picky way born, a man they don't go left an emergency. They go park the motorcar. As in they reach at the hospital, so the woman don't push down. The husband was like, what's going on? Yeah, your baby is here. Some people will spend 30 hours. I get 3 family or 2 family members where I know we spend over 30 hours inside hospital. Because that's how long it took them for let they able for reach the level for the lady fully dilate for push the pikin. So do ya, me brothers and sisters, me family, me African people, when somebody have a child, when somebody deliver a baby, pray for them. Tell them congratulations. How they have this baby, how this pikin come about into their life is not your business. Even if they adopt the pikin, even if na IVF, even if na insemination, even if na whatever you call it, how this surrogacy, anyhow these people have their child. Once that child came about, once that child arrived inside this life here, say your prayer for them. Forget about how they consume that baby. Some people cannot get pregnant by just lying down with sex. Some people, them machine get for help them, doctors them get for help them, professionals them get for help them for let they able for get pregnant. Not like they can't get pregnant. It's just that sexual contact will not get them pregnant. So they get for do other medical professional things the way they help them for born picking. So I'll want left this stigma, while follow educate yourself, want stop this accusation, this assumptions for say, oh, when a woman go get insemination, not a real pikin. What do you mean not a real pikin? Do you research before you make judgments? When a woman push pikin in vagina, pray for them. Tell thank you. Tell God thank you. When a woman gets cesarean, tell God thank you. The education what will lack inside our own country, the tools that will lack inside our own countries that will not get, now in the cause will we people them die. But una bokuno they believe this. Me work in Canada. Before I read and say somebody die. I shock force. I say, do people die in this country? I say, yes, people die. But how come everybody where they born and they born no more they know they die? Because I grow up inside an environment where every time you expect a person go born, either in die or the picking die or them both die. So when I come to a new environment, I know be the experience, I know be the year, I kind of shock say why you know they happen now. But that's because they get all the medical facilities, they get everything where they need for protect that woman there and that baby there. But Africa, not to everything we get. Salon, not to all thing we get. So we people them they die for something where they're not supposed to die. So I beg. I tell you, thank you for watching Umu Tok Tok. I really appreciate you a lot. And I want for let we learn for tell them people I thank you, I appreciate them. It does not matter how the baby come about. What matters is the baby and the mother are healthy, they are happy, they are okay. Either the baby premature, either the baby full term, less term, no term, whatever, vagina, cesarean, surrogacy, IVF, it doesn't matter. Just say your prayer for this person. Thank them and congratulate them. Let's live a happy life. Let's be kind to each other and move on. The world need happy people, not people judgmental for say you didn't push, you're not a real African woman. Please, let's stop it. I thank you very much for watching Umu Tok Tok. God bless you, and I go tap there for now.